What's up, guys? Today we're talking about subtractive EQ. I find subtractive EQ to be just as intuitive and important as additive EQ. Additive EQ is where you boost frequencies because you want more of something. For example, maybe you want more air in the vocal, or more low end in the bass, or more crack in the snare. These are all appropriate times to boost frequencies. Subtractive EQ is the flip side of this. You cut frequencies because you want less of something. Now, I think of subtractive EQ as really having two general and important functions. The first is its corrective function, and the second is what we might call sculpting. For example, let's say that you've dialed in your vocal sound and it sounds great and balanced with the kick and the bass, and then now you're kind of just adding in instruments like the acoustic guitar, and you realize, man, the acoustic guitar is really conflicting with the vocal here. Maybe I should boost things in the vocal. No, you shouldn't. You should cut things from the acoustic guitar. And so that's more of the sculpting function. But this video is going to be looking at the corrective function. And with the corrective, the idea behind the corrective is that sometimes you have problems with the tonal balance or the spectral balance of a sound. Even when you're listening in isolation, you could tell that there's some things that are just really wrong. There's resonant frequencies, and these come about for various reasons. Maybe a vocalist was way too close to the microphone while tracking. Maybe the acoustic guitar was recorded in a really bad room and untreated room, and you have the modal ringing in the room, and the microphones are picking it up, and it just sounds terrible. And so you have to get in there, be surgical, remove the stuff that you don't want, just so you can get a more natural sounding sound to work with. And so that's what this video is going to be about. I have a vocal performance right here with the scroll that I was working on, and this is going to really serve us well because it wasn't recorded in an ideal environment, and she got a little close to the microphone at some times, so it's going to give us some things to really correct here. The idea is very simple. We're just going to get an EQ, and I'm going to go to my setting here, which is called my subtractive, and the only thing that's going on is I have all these bands set to the bell curve, and then all my Qs are pretty narrow. I like to work with narrow EQ or Qs when doing subtractive, but you always want to dial it in. So let's go ahead and listen to this twice, and just kind of pay attention to what you would want to cut or what you think is jumping out at you, and then we'll get going.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't lose, I won't let you win. We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't lose, I won't let you win.
Okay. So there's a couple things for me. Definitely in the low range, the low mids. There was something probably about 1K or maybe even below. Something harsh going on in this little region. But let's go ahead and fix it. And then obviously this is just miserable. That's going to need a lot of a treatment, and we're definitely going to look at an interesting way to do that. So any DAW is going to have an EQ like this, and so all you have to do is just turn up a frequency, kind of sweep through the frequencies and try to find one that kind of sucks, and then you just kind of pull it out. All right, so let's go ahead and try that.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't. We wait it out till the other one gives in. We wait it out till the other one gives in, but we wait it out till the other one. We wait it out till the other one gives in.
All right, so right around there, about 290 to about 330, or even a little bit above that. There's when she says out, or anytime she says and something with like an N in it, you get this low end in there that's just doesn't sound that great. So let's go ahead and listen to that again.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but
hear that? Okay, so we're gonna take that out. Cool. Pull this back a little bit.
we wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
Okay, see how that kind of fixed it? Let's listen to it normal, and then we'll bring the cut back in, and we'll see how when she says in or when she says out, it takes away the low end underneath those that are kind of making it a little cloudy and muddy.
We wait it out till the other one gives in.
All right.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I.
And there you go. So you could do that again. You could do this type of even surgical EQ with anything. Logic, Ableton, Pro Tools. They all have their own stuff. My favorite tool, though, that'll work in any of these digital DAWs is this, the FabFilter Pro Q, because you could literally listen to just the frequency that you want. See? And that's just, it makes it so quick. Not a lot of guesswork. Another great thing is that if you hold down Command and you move these knobs here, it moves it really slow and controlled, and that really allows you to be very surgical, and that's super awesome. And same thing with the Q, you can really slowly get in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the exact same thing. Let's listen. So we can actually do two here. Raise the Q a little bit, drop this. Okay.
We wait it out till the other one gives in.
All right, and there was also one around 3 something. Like right there, so pull that one out as well. We could be pretty narrow with these because these are really close to each other.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't. We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't. We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
All right, now that was without. Let's play it without one more time.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
All right, now with.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
So that low end that we heard, or the low mids rather, is taken care of. It sounds much better. Let's also take care of this harsh thing that I hear, I don't know, around 2K or something. Let's see.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I. We wait it out.
Wow, yeah.
We wait it out. We wait it out till the other. We wait it. We wait it out.
Wow, that sucks. Okay, let's pull that out just a tiny bit.
We wait it out. We wait it out till the other one gives in.
All right, sure. I just didn't like the. It just was hitting me in my eyeballs. And that's where I felt it. Okay.
We wait it out till the other. We wait it out till the. We wait it out till the. We wait it out. We wait it out. We wait it out till the. We wait it out. We wait it out. We wait it out.
All right, cool. Let's get rid of that.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
See, now all this just sounds super nice and balanced to me when we listen to this.
We wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't.
It's just really nice. Okay, now we have to tackle this guy. This is a beast. But let's figure out where the problem is with him first, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do. frequencies. Okay, so that's a huge range that thing covers, all the way from like 350 to about 800 hertz. It's just getting nuts. All right, so let's figure out how we're gonna tackle this. Where's really the crux of it? All right, so it's getting pretty loud around in the mid 500s. So that's covering a big area. The crazy frequencies are covering a big area here, and so if we dipped out that whole area, or all the frequencies that need to be adjusted here, if we did that across this whole verse, then it's pretty much going to thin everything out. There's so much energy in that little range, and that's why this is so thick here, that if we took all that energy out, then this would lose all of its energy. But to me, this sounds good.
We waited out till the other.
And so I don't really want to take out very much from that region. Not all these regions have the same problem that this one does. So any treatment that we do to treat this region specifically is going to screw up all the other parts of the performance. And so the best tool for getting at this is going to be something like the McDSP's Active EQ. So what happens with this plugin, let's go over to the frequency range that we were going after, about 550. If the frequency 550 goes over a certain threshold, then this compressor, really, this plugin will compress 550. And so the reason why that's perfect is because 550 is okay over here, but when it gets over here, it gets a little nutty. And so that's when this plugin will turn on, and it will bring down the frequency to a more manageable level, and it'll really just, in effect, balance out all the frequencies here, which is ultimately the goal of corrective EQ, is just trying to restore a proper balance, or an appropriate balance across the whole spectrum of the sound. Okay, so that's our goal. Let's start playing with these parameters here. We're going to pull the gain down because that's telling how much compression I'm going to allow. Pull the attack all the way up. Ratio, I'm going to have it pretty strong. Let's see, I don't know what I'm going to do with the release yet. Okay, so let's go ahead and try those settings. I've got to pull the threshold back, obviously. I'm going to pull the ratio back a little bit. Okay, listen about halfway. You're going to hear the tone coming back, and the tone is, that's the tone. So you're going to hear it coming back, and that's because the compressor is really turning on at this point where it's super loud. And then the release is going to slowly release that tone back in. And so you'll hear it kind of increasing in volume right here. And so I actually want to turn up the release time so that that tone is compressed all the way through and it doesn't creep back into it. So listen for that tone. See? It comes. So now I want to increase the release time, and it doesn't really come back in. Awesome. Okay, so let's play with a Q a little bit. Alright, there's still a frequency that needs to be tamed, and I think it's above 550. Let's try it about 630. Same thing, fast attack, ratio a little bit up. I do want to have a more narrow Q for this one because I think it's pretty specific. Release, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Let's go ahead and pull this down.
Let you
think I kind of like that.
'Cause I won't let you win.
I think that's going to work. At least it communicates the idea of what an active EQ does and how it can be used in a corrective function when we're doing subtractive EQ. So let's listen to what we've done. I'm going to take off the plugins, and then we're going to put them back in on the second time around.
We wait and wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't lose, I won't let you win. We wait and wait it out till the other one gives in, but I won't lose, I won't let you win.
I mean, maybe it's not perfect, but you could definitely see that we definitely took care of some of those problems and issues that we were confronted with initially. So subtractive EQ, it's awesome. Two desirable consequences of subtractive EQ would be, for example, first, when you get rid of unwanted frequencies, you clean up the mix. And secondly, you get more headroom. We're taking things out. It's kind of like cleaning your garage. You get rid of all the crap that you don't want, and that gives you more room. Now, in the context of music, you have the option of filling out the production a little bit more, or you can just use that extra room to make your mix louder. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.